Good morning. Although, it strains the definition of the word, if I'm honest, seeing as how I woke up after 3 hours of sleep and it is currently 3:45 a.m. Gross. Good morning, Moon. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and get the invite code on our overlay, just so I don't have to sit here in the invite screen. How we doing? How we doing? Kitsura, good to see ya. 29 VTE. Everybody should start their day off with Bloody Wood. Closely followed by some bad omens. When in doubt, apply metal and stimulants to wake up. Alrighty. So, we have a new weekly, and it's actually not that bad. Saber seems to have taken pity on us after the past 2 weeks. So check this out. We have Ballistic Engine with Sharpshooter, so ranged damage at ranges greater than 10 meters is increased by 75%. Range damage at ranges less than 10 meters is reduced by 75%, and Gunstrike cannot be used. So this is actually really not bad at all. You joined, but you haven't been able to sleep yet because your sleep schedule is skewed and wanted to hop in to say, hey? Oh, no worries. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi. I share your fucked up sleep schedule at the moment. I went to bed at around 10:30 or 11:30 and woke up at like 2:30. So, yeah. That sucked. So I already did the hard just with a pug to see how bad it would be. It's really not. We're going to use the normal just sort of as our warm up. And then we will get to grinding out the hard. New Terminus is a riot. We encountered him once yesterday in Siege and just sort of deleted him in about 6 seconds. I think we all just saw that it was the new Terminus, and we're just like, nope, you don't get to do fucking anything. Get deleted. Oh, good. We have Heavy Bot. Excellent. Although I suspect if we didn't all turn around and delete him, that would have gone drastically differently. Fought him in the battle simulator for about 30 minutes and he kind of dog walked you. Okay. Well, I'm glad the only time I'm going to encounter him is in Siege. Because I generally don't play the Chaos missions. Because they are generally not fun. Except for Vox. Vox is alright.
Scans showed retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a
And I'm not sure if you saw, Katsura, just a little bit ago I posted a video on the new Sally sword. It is stupidly good. Motto was not kidding when he said it was kind of OP.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust spores can arise with little.
I also just unlocked the two-handed axe after doing the hard weekly. That is also silly good. I know Motto was saying it was particularly good for slam builds on the assault. He also liked it on the bulwark. I'm not sure how I feel about using it on bulwark, but the little bit of messing around with it I did in the battle sim on assault, it's quite good. Zombie, thank you for the follow. Welcome back to the stream. How we doing? Insomnia Gang, rising up today. Living that 3 hours of sleep life. That's all good. Don't need to apologize for that.
That servo gun is fully operational. I can restore this sentry to operation.
I figure people will follow if and when they want to and if and when they remember. You were so hyped for the new axe and you low-key hate it? Huh. Do you normally play the dodge build assault? Because I can see, like, not really vibing with it if you normally play Wings of Flame. But I usually, when I do decide to actually play assault, play a slam build, and it's spicy for slam.
Gun strike ready to deploy. Large Tyranid organism destroyed.
Reload on the heavy bolt rifle is so long.
Refreshing armaments.
You just don't think block weapons are your vibe. Is it the shorter parry window, or do you normally use balanced? Hey, we should probably hit the button, eh?
Inserting fresh magazines.
As of right now, we're just sort of doing the normal weekly to warm up. And while I wait for the irresponsible amounts of stimulants, I just applied directly to Dome to kick in. Balanced is your go-to? Gotcha. Yeah, it's much more reactive of a block as opposed to the predictive block of balanced. I'm early today? Yeah, well, you can thank my brain for waking me up fully rested after 3 hours of sleep. It, non-consensually woke me up. It doesn't look like it, Kitsura. Hey, Schnorby. Good to see you. A lot of people also miss the lack of gun striking on block weapons. Oh, yeah. I can see that. I guess I've been using the block power axe for so long, I kind of forget about gun strikes unless they're dodges anyway.
Replenishing ordnance. Repurposing battlefield sentry.
You're good to hop in if you want, Kitsura. I thought you said you were, too tired, though. I mean, you're always welcome. Change your mind? Next purchase is either the new power sword or the flamethrower multi-tool. I would recommend the power sword, if I'm honest. I just posted a video about the power sword on Bulwark about an hour and a half ago. It is stupidly good. I think Kitsura's hopping in, Schnorby. But if you want, since I have the memory of a goldfish on stream, do the waitlist thing, and I'll grab you on the next one.
Provide your command authorization to dispatch payment to the supply.
Normal carnies, so easy. I think I missed something else. How am I liking the changes so far? Did I experience any new bugs and stratagems? Yesterday's daily didn't receive the... and stems. Yeah, a couple other people were saying that. I generally don't do the dailies. Unless it's something that somebody on stream wants to do.
Secure it for our cargo.
Just because it tends to be, like, random bullshit modifiers, and I would rather just do an absolute. And it's usually shit like Reliquary or Obelisk or Vortex, and it's just like, nah, we're not doing that.
Servo gun is fully operational.
But outside of that, I haven't noticed any other new and exciting bugs. Right now we're just doing the weekly Dorito harvest. Hey, Alpha. Welcome back. You're welcome to Siege has new negative modifiers, but some of them might be bugged. Really? What new modifiers? Because we were doing Siege yesterday. And
Sands are flinting the chitin from
it
those
was
seagulls.
pretty consistent with our old experiences. Maybe we just got lucky with RNG. They nerfed the tech priests, yeah. And buffed the side objectives. When we were playing yesterday, it was kind of funny because we would get to like 60 or 70% through the wave before the side objectives would even spawn. If Saber wants people to do the side objectives, they need to make those spawn at the same time. Good night, Zoes. Of course, they fell somewhere that can't be executed, so that's not great, but whatever. It's fine. You came across the one armor segment and the corrupted relic one. Oh, yeah. Those are the ones we got too. I thought those were always just in the rotation. The corrupted relic one worked for us. Unfortunately, we discovered that the corrupted relic prioritizes rezzing the person as opposed to picking up the relic, which just leads to an auto fail. So, if that's what you mean by bugged, sure. I would call that poor design decisions. Or design oversight.
I thought we would have encountered more seagulls by now.
But this is the same dev team that has brought us the Heroic Stalker, which procs off body shots. So, you know. What are you gonna do?
Detected. Removal is required to commence.
Come on. Come on. I know I need to hit the thing. Let's go.
Our pathway is open.
You think teammates had regular relic when it came into effect, so nobody spawned with the corrupt relic? Really? Interesting. Bloop.
Tyranid leader base
Bro
destroyed.
got deleted from this plane of existence. Bonk. Bonk. Even without the gun strikes, the Sally Sword is still so good. And I imagine I'm going to irritate all the Salamander players by calling it the Sally Sword, but it amuses me greatly. Alliteration. Yay.
Munitions replenished.
But the item description for the sword is a little bit vague, right? Because it says you can get like up to 6 stacks, right? You get 3 light hits off of 1 parry. So if you're Johnny on the spot with it, you can get a parry and then go into a power whirl and still have the buff for the actually roundy round bits of the power whirl. And your lights after a parry will do 88 or 89 damage instead of 35, which is just dumb. Just absolutely dumb. You go parry, light, 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 gun strike, execute. Or parry, light, light, gun strike, execute. It's obscene. Did I have success with the new Power Fist? No. No, I did not, and I was kind of bummed about it.
For the Emperor. For the Omnicide.
Takes too long to switch mode after a light attack. I agree. I agree. Especially after using the Power Sword again. It's even longer than Power Whirl.
The warhead is ready to go.
Rip.
Good. Deploy it.
I think they need to accelerate the animation by about a third of a second for it to be usable.
Time to bury those hive abominations.
New Melta is pretty good on tech. Yeah, especially after I used it on Vanguard yesterday. I was just like, no, this is a tack weapon.
Of course, the Forsaken power is depleted. Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention.
The only good thing about the Melta Fist is that it can burn blocking enemies, yeah. I think it could be good if it either wasn't balanced or if the animation to swap to the Melta mode was, as I said, like a third of a second faster.
Open tracks. Let us crush them with an engine.
Bloop. Hooray!
The train is beset by the abhorrent spawn.
Whatever. It's normal. You're doing a Mass Effect playthrough where you saved Ashley for the first time ever? Ouch. Ouch. Regret it already. Wasn't she the, I can't remember the Mass Effect term for it. The biotic. Wasn't she the biotic in the first one? Or am I misremembering? God, the first Mass Effect was so long ago. Hey, Nick Exhibit. This is the first run of the week, so we're just getting the normal done. We'll transition to the hard momentarily. I've done the hard strat already off stream just to sort of take a look at it. It's not bad at all. Oh, she's the soldier. Gotcha. Gotcha. You can have the space racist, or you can have Caden, who shares a VA with... You know what? You know what? I appreciate that perspective, Zombie.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the...
But yeah, Nix, we usually do something pretty low-key for the warm-up run. Plus, free Doritos are free Doritos, you know? But when I pugged it about an hour and a half ago on hard, it really wasn't any different. I mean, sure, things hit harder, but whatever. It's a welcome change of pace from the last 2 weeks of strats. The heavies, the tech marines, and the tacticals are going to eat rather well this week, I think. Because of the, you do 75% more damage if you're more than 10 meters away. So, basically what we just did to that group, you're going to do on the hard strat as well. Oh, you can recolor the battle-worn tabard on assault now? Nice. Although I will say the idea of an assault wearing a tabard seems kind of, let's go with precarious. You know, considering all the fire. You know? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Don't forget sniper, heads are going to pop. Yeah, people who can really click heads with the wrapped bolt sniper in particular are just going to be over the moon this week. Yeah, we've all watched The Incredibles, no capes. Yeah, precisely. Precisely. This guy gets it.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave.
Brace for shockwave. Easy Doritos. Easy. All right. I should probably put this up. And motto was from yesterday. So let me just move that up 1. You love playing sniper, but when it comes to hard strats, you always use tactical or assault to get closer to the capes. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's... I've been falling back in love with the bolt carbine sniper lately, if I'm honest. Just barrel stuffing things and abusing the extra damage from stealth. You're 75% done with the weekly. You'll skip this upcoming run? Okay. So if the people who are currently in the normal with me want to do the hard, just sort of stay in the party and we'll make it happen, Captain. Since there's nobody else in the waitlist. Just get the shit knocked out early. Stalker bolt rifle sniper saved you from the 40,000 spore mines. You see, that's actually what the 40,000 in Warhammer 40k is. It was the spore mines from last week. Did I do the PvP offline? No. You can do PvP offline? I at least pretend to be an adult with dignity and self-respect, Zin. I did that in actual human lobbies. Oh, off stream, yeah. Yeah, I did. I can't say it was a particularly enjoyable experience, but bring the DACA with the heavy and laugh at people when they try to get in your face. Also, Nix, since you're new here, we have a couple unique bot commands. You can do ! waitlist to get on the list to hop in on runs, or you can do ! add and then put a song title and artist, or paste a Spotify link, and it will add to the playlist that's going in the background. We're up to like 230 songs at this point, and it's all stuff that y'all have added.
Taking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below. Demolition tactics are my
Kobe.
tactics. Sandstorm, closing out our visibility. Battle disturbs Avarax's arid
We generally don't only run the weekly there, Nix. It's whatever people want to do. I am down to do absolute runs. I'm down to do weekly. It's whatever. We are low stress here. Besides, it's not like I can lose any more hair by stressing out over a video game, right?
Advance while it is clear.
Hello, Neuro. Thank you for the follow, Nix. I appreciate it. Oh, Uncle Touchy. Hello, Uncle Touchy.
This is not a test of metal, but of patience.
No, Mr. Warrior. You stay further than 10 meters away from me. I want that execute. I want it. I can get you in a sec, Moon. I'm coming. Oh, I'm too close to the neurothrope. That was almost really bad.
I have walked worlds outnumbered, and have not yet found one I could not conquer. Gunstrike ready to deploy. Avenge every
Time to back up. At least we're getting the neuro out of the way early, right? Oh shit. I died to a death acorn. I've done that more in the last week than I have in the last like 6 months.
Another bloody sandstorm.
Either they buffed the death acorns or my ability to notice them has gotten significantly worse. One of the two.
That rescue. Xenos Alpha Base surrounded.
So many lasers. It's like a Tyranid rave. Forget crab rave. There we go. Hey, Darnassus, welcome back. How we doing?
Servo harness gun available.
Saber has finally seen to give us a comparatively easy weekly this week, which I am very grateful for, if I'm honest.
Untarnished, unblemished, unbroken.
What's the new weekly? Ballistic engine with range damage over 10 meters increased by 75%, range damage lower than 10 meters reduced by 75%, and something else that I don't remember and is kind of inconsequential.
Finally through that damn grate.
So, actually, quite easy.
Shaking sand out of my joints for weeks. Organic medicine here.
Oh, no gun strikes, yeah.
Smells like fresh meat.
You read the weeklies the wrong way around and wondered why your barrel stuffing carbine build wasn't working? I mean, yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it. Do it, buddy. How you doing? Help us out here. Wait, I should check for the relic. Just because that was a little bit rowdy with the neurothrope at the beginning there.
A tragedy that all these munitions cannot be unleashed upon the alien scum. Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Just short. Damn. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, I'll take those.
Clear in over-cannon impulsive warhead transfer.
Commencing transfer protocols. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Okay, we're back from ads. Good. Okay, you can't just say something like that and then not follow it up there, Darnassus. Like, what's the crazy build idea? Inquiring minds want to know. Come on now. A3. Sniper, no sniping.
The machine spirit requires
Heavy with the heavy bolt rifle with a third perk in the first column. Third perk in the first column. I don't recall what that one does off the top of my head. Third. Oh. Oh, hello, sniper.
replenishing ordnance.
Middle, second, third, first with Bonds of Brotherhood. Okay, I could see that working. That could be spicy. If you blast 7 enemies when you have no ammo, it reloads your ammo reserve. Okay. No, no, Mr. Biovore. No, no. Oh, God damn it. Didn't get there in time. It worked out, though, because this way Moon gets a heal. Calculated. Unintentionally calculated. Alright, B1. After we deal with whatever that is. Go away. Stop it. But it's not the heroic heavy bolt rifle. Okay, you lost me there. Sorry. You lost me there. Underslung grenade launcher, too good. When I remember to actually use it.
Gunstrike ready to deploy.
There you are. I wondered where you were shooting us from. Pop goes to heads. After I finish the geological epic of a reload that the heavy bolt rifle has. The scoped heavy bolt rifle. Okay. That... You know what? That could work. That could work. I don't hate the idea. Yeah, but if you're not taking any of the heavy stance perks anyway, Zen, then you're not losing out on anything.
For the Emperor, for the Omnicide.
And really, the heavy stance perks only exist on the weapons, except for the one that roots you, but it makes it easier to regen contested health. It has to be sufficiently dad joked named, otherwise riots. No, no, Mr. Zoe. You don't need to do anything. No, no, Zoe. Like, if it's not a bad pun or dad joke, just workshop it. The tactical dad build. I like it. I like it. Kind of like the people who are somewhat affectionately known as battle dads in Battlefield that run everything with like the 4 or 6x scope and just sort of hanging like 100 to 150 meters away from any objective. Oh, because tactical is little and squishy, and heavy is big and chonky. For the dad bod effect. I gotcha. I see what you did there.
I am closing the gap. Finally through that damn grate.
I see what you did there, and I like it. I like it. Well played.
Subterranean Xenos beast purged. We sustained a casualty.
Let's see if I can actually manage to dodge the waves this time.
I do not need my sight to hunt high beasts.
Oh, we got some Zoes now. That's fun.
Gunstrike ready to deploy.
Fortunately, servo gun just came back online.
Psychic organism purged.
Look at that. Timing.
Finally through that damn grate.
Where'd you go, Uncle Touchy? I know you're still here. There you are. You wanted the big hand heroic. I like it. I like it. You know you're going to get people raging at you for using the heavy bolt rifle on the heavy, though, right? Definitely not something to play in pugs.
Warheads are a thing to behold. Bridge is up.
I mean, I think it could work. But realistically, I'm not sure if you were here for it a couple streams ago. Motto and Ultra and I did a perkless gray weapon decap absolute run. Dear God, that sucked. At least the Hive Tyrant fight did. But gear is almost irrelevant in this game.
Monster Xenos eradicated. Cycling cartridges.
Yeah, we did gray weapons, no weapon perks, all top row perks. If we didn't have an empty loadout slot for one of our builds. The mission itself wasn't bad, but dear God, the Hive Tyrant fight sucked. It was like an 8-minute fight. You do those, but it's mostly because the game doesn't save your loadouts. So we both do them, but we're not the same. I see. I see how it is.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I do it out of sheer psychopathy and masochism. You do it because the game hates you. I always love it when you can time the grenade to go off just before the assault hits. You also play your... Why did I just turn this turret on? There's no one here. Well, at least we don't have to worry about another Neuro or Carney right here, eh? Bloop, 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 bloop. Excuse me, ankle biter. Quit chewing on my foot. Deathwatch Fist hits like a truck with your assault build. I really wanted to like the Deathwatch Death Watch Fist. Sleep deprivation makes talking hard. I feel like the... oh shit, Moon. I feel like the transition time into the Melta takes way too long. Like, it's longer than the transition into Powerball. I thought y'all were right behind me. I'm sorry. Hey, Motto. Good to see you. We're on a little bit, oh, a lot of bit early, because my brain decided to wake my ass up after 3 hours of sleep. Because fuck me. You didn't know the assault gets 60% boost to its lunge attacks with, oh yeah. That would make it pretty spicy. You found a new challenge in Space Marine? Do tell. Because at this point, about the only thing we have left for our challenges is doing the weekly hard strat with Gray no perks. So it keeps that 60% with its Melta. What? It keeps its 60% with its Melta attack burns.
Locus established.
Okay.
The body atones for the weakness.
This changes things. That changes things pretty significantly. Links in Discord? Okay, I'll take a look at it either while we're on a break or after stream. Seeing as how I'm going to be sitting my ass on a plane or in an airport for entirely longer than I would prefer today, I will appreciate having some things to occupy my brain. Bonk. Yeah, see? That was what, like 4 lights after a parry, and he's just instantly executable? It's so good. You don't know why people said the Power Fist was the worst melee for Assault? I like the Power Fist on Assault. I usually go with the block, though. Although, if I'm honest, that's because I'm shit with balanced weapons.
Replenishing ordnance.
It's a 6-minute video. Next step, make it a bit harder. Okay. Well, we will... Is there any copyrighted music on that there, Motto? Because if not, we might just put it up on stream, if you're okay with that.
Engine power depleted. Initiating charging.
Like the giant fist can punch Zoes and flying space turkey chickens out of the air? Yeah, you're punching them with the air. You're punching so hard, you're actually punching them with air.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
And as somebody said in stream a couple days ago, hey, you can respect the air. You've seen tornadoes. It records some AI music that you listen to when you play. Maybe we'll give it a listen without audio then, unless you're talking. And it needs to be explained. We'll figure it out. Hooray!
Drive the Xenos scum from the motive engine! Let's be destroyed!
Time to turn Turret Buddy back on. Get him, Turret Buddy. Yeah, if you just want to brain off and spam R1, the new Power Sword is it. Toby, no on the heroic cosmetics. You're looking at the new chest piece. Yeah, I really want the chest piece for my bulwark. Really complete the Grey Knight look.
Motive power charged to 25%.
Server-harness gun available.
But that's going to have to wait until after I've gotten all of the heroics.
Fault in charging system detected.
On the off chance that they actually do buff the Stalker.
Armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset.
Or make it proc off headshots or something. Just because, like, the concept of purposefully hitting body shots with a bolt weapon is just dumb. Unless we're talking about like the Hive Tyrant or the Carney or whatnot, where you can't always be guaranteed to get headshots. Yeah, the new Deathwatch chest piece next. No worries, Darnassus. Thanks for stopping by and chatting for a bit. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Do let us know how that heavy build turns out. What new tabards, Zombie? There aren't any new tabards. There isn't PvP in this game. What are you talking about?
Deploy immediately. With pleasure.
Easy weekly. Lightweights, baby. Lightweights.
Emperor, guide this weapon.
There are no tabards in Ba Sing Se. Yes, precisely. You bought the heroic Power Sword and the new Deathwatch when the patch drops. Can't stop the temptations of drip. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I didn't want to like test out all the new heroics and potentially make videos on them, I would spend a lot more accolades on cosmetics.
A million tons of plastic vermin.
All right, real quick.
Mission
I'm gonna hit the restroom
Return to the
and give y'all the chair stream for like 90 seconds, and then we'll come back and figure out what we want to do next. Okay? Okie dokie. We are back. Wow, y'all are into the trivia today. And yeah, we do have some new questions, Motto. I will swap us over as soon as we see the scores here. What do we got? Three-way tie for first. Beans are gold coming in second. Alcreon a distant third. All right, let's get back to this, shall we? Yeah, every couple of weeks I add more questions, Motto. Okay, let me take a look at the wait list here. See what we got. Alcreon, you are up next. Your invite code is on screen. Now paging Alcreon. Check vid, but it really turned off sound. All right, hold on. Okay, so we've got the wrapped bolt sniper with a grip of warriors and a carney, 2 raveners. Is this just everything that can spawn, Motto? This is ridiculous.
Because I'm a genius.
I mean, yeah, you don't have a neurothope at the same time, but I could see doing that, maybe not with the wrapped bolt sniper, but very well done. Very well done. No, I don't need you to bounce, Kitsura. You're welcome to stay. Alcreon, what do you want? Do you want the weekly? Do you want absolutes? Sound off. Let us know, and we will make it happen, Captain. You're up for whatever. Could do the weekly if you're up for it? Yeah, sure. Weekly it is. So no gun strikes, and range damage is higher the further away you are. You're doing this with every class. The next step is to add some ranged enemies. That'll make for quite the collection of videos by the time you're done. Uh-oh. Tyrion's gonna have a bad time. I see an all-black marine that looks like a sniper. Is it time to click heads? It might be time to click heads.
Scans show retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted
Hey, weren't we
approach.
just here?
Commandeer a Nova
Man, that was a
cannon
long load
explosive
screen.
warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
Mobilizing towards the depot now.
Effective range just dropped sharply, brothers. Battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape.
You do actually have to hit them, though, Alcrown. Just saying.
Obscure the path. Look for the flashing guideposts.
Of course, as I'm casting shade, I'm just completely failing to do any parrying whatsoever. Talk shit, get hit. So is the new Melta any good? I think it's a attack weapon, not a vanguard weapon.
Advance while it is clear.
And that's what Zin and a couple other people also echo. Ooh, Carney. Time to turn on turret, buddy.
Activating tarantula sentry gun.
Rude, Mr. Zoe. How dare you? How dare you?
It is a burrowing horse.
Went steady.
We gotta do something about this Zoe before he fucks us up. Never mind. Creon's on it. He's on it. They're on it.
Tyranid leader beats destroyed. Fragmentation grenade. Gun strike ready to deploy. Reloading.
I mean, if you want to stay 20 meters away from me while I, Ooh. Hello, Mr. Ravener.
Survey the terrain while you can.
This seems familiar. Two of us dead, with Kitsurik having to clutch. Ahem. Let's just skip those loading screens, shall we? Rip. Morning, Tatsuo. Yeah, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I do think it's a bug. You're right, Zen. There are just a lot of loading screens and weird disconnects. Fails happen. It's whatever. At least it was early and not at the very end. Like the tail end of stream yesterday. We did have our first song get voted off the island yesterday, though. Because every time that song has come on, we've wiped. You know what's going to be a lot of fun? TSA on 3 hours of sleep. That's going to be great. I'm going to have to bite through my tongue to not yell at fascists. It'd be different if they've actually ever successfully passed even their training exercises. But even in their training exercises, they've never discovered anything that's been attempted to smuggle through security.
From the Navy suppliers in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
Mobilizing towards the depot now.
Effective range just dropped sharply, brothers. The battle disturbs Avarax's
But
landscape.
my plan
Thus,
is
rise with little warning.
just keep mainlining caffeine until about 2 hours before the flight. Struggle bust my way through security, get onto the plane, and just fall the fuck asleep for 2 hours. And it's sleeping on a plane is... Does business class also have to do that? Yes. Yep. It's just something you have to do to go to the plane in the US. All of those post 2001 security changes, that's all. You can do TSA pre-check, which basically says, yo, I'm not a scary person, in which case you don't have to take your shoes off. And that's about it. And you get a shorter line, but it's still security theater. It gives you the illusion of safety.
I can restore this sentry to operational status.
My limited experience with airports in the EU and Great Britain, like, they're so much nicer. They're so much nicer.
Lieutenant Titus, we have secured the Military objective.
Activate the quartermaster's console and wait for the machine spirit. Instructed to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Although I will say it was weird the one time I flew into Frankfurt having to take a bus from one gate across the airport to a different gate. That was a little bit peculiar. Oh, you fucker. You burrowed just in time to not get instantly killed by a servo gun. There's buses and monorail inside. We didn't have to do anything with the monorail, but like we went to one gate on one side of the airport, went down the gangway, got on a bus, drove to the complete other side of the airport, and then got on a plane that was just sitting on the tarmac and not actually attached to anything. I mean, it worked. It was still on time, so I have no complaints. It was just odd. I'd not encountered that before.
Activating tarantula sentry gun. Replenishing ordnance.
I will say, though, JFK can go straight to hell. JFK Airport is hot cancer AIDS. Granted, the last time I was there, it was under like mega construction.
Repurposing battlefield sentry.
Though I don't think the experience would have been improved much by it not being under construction.
Escort the payload to the train.
Depot blueprints reveal a lift that should take us to the station.
And weirdly, Heathrow was surprisingly chill. Like busy as fuck, but chill. Typical German efficiency, overcomplicate by adding extra steps to justify positions and roles. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, it's Tim. Hi, Tim.
I am not target practice. Inserting fresh magazines.
And relic? Yes, we have a relic.
She'll find grains in her armor for years.
But based on all the horror stories I've heard about it over the years, I was expecting Heathrow to be a lot worse.
My servo-harness gun will handle this. Servo-harness gun available.
I do think out of all the airports I've been to, though, my favorite is probably the one in Vegas. Used to be called McCarran, now it's called Harry Reid. It's super tiny. Super tiny. But stupidly efficient by American standards.
Cycling cartridges. Activating tarantula sentry gun.
Where are all the bad guys? I feel like the AI director is giving us a very different experience than what we got last time. I mean, I'm not complaining.
More infernal cyclones of sediment.
Heathrow's like the major airport for people traveling into the UK that can't afford to be rubbish. I actually flew out of Heathrow. I flew into Manchester.
Waiting on you.
That fun couple-hour flight from Frankfurt to Manchester.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Which I will say, I definitely preferred over London.
Path is clear to try.
Then again, I'm not fancy enough to, you know, be allowed in most places in London, so. There's the carny. Go away, Zoe. You're not going to shoot your green shit at us today. Ooh. Hello. We might have just played ourselves with all the extremist spawns.
Seeking operator. Not found. Seeming savage.
Destroy the lictor beast.
Nah, we got this. What am I saying? We're fine. It's totally fine. Speaking of, I need to come up with an excuse to go back to Manchester. The conference there was a good time. Went to QED several years back. It was the first year they started doing it again after COVID. So it was proper rowdy. At least as rowdy as that crowd gets. I can't tell if that's you laughing at the fact that I'm excited by conferences, Taskmaster. I mean, I'm sitting here streaming. I think it's pretty apparent I'm a nerd, right? I like knowing stuff and talking to smart people. Oh, hello. Make a trip to Warhammer World, though that's Nottingham. Yeah, that could be fun. Although I would weep to think of the damage to my bank account if I were to set foot there. Oh, you're referring to the music, though? Yeah. Hey, don't look at me. Don't look at me. This is all you. Y'all are the ones that put the playlist together.
Payload is delivered.
I claim no responsibility for what's on this playlist.
Restoring sentry to battle status. Refreshing armaments.
I love how we all just completely forgot to go hit the button. Like usual.
Reloading. Launching payload.
Error. Engine power depleted. Initiating charging
Bum,
cycle.
bum, bum, bum.
Regulatory penalties
Although,
will be assessed.
now that you mention it, Alpha, it would be pretty cool to see the giant-ass dioramas they have set up there.
I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Though I am about to get my fill of that over the next few days, because we're actually not going to be streaming tomorrow through Sunday because I will be at Gen Con. Gonna get some Painting on, some Necromunda on, maybe some Kill Team, and a couple hours of Warhammer flavored laser tag, which I have no idea how they're gonna do, but I'm tickled at the idea. Unfortunately, I have to leave. Day job's calling now. No worries. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did, Schnorby. I will catch you probably Monday or Tuesday, since I get back pretty late on Sunday, and I can't imagine I'm going to want to stream. But we'll try to get back to it Monday morning. Hopefully I can manage to avoid the con crud. Dear God, how long is this song? It feels like it's been going on since, like, before we dropped down in the room before this one. Thank you. New vid is ready? What did you clear it on?
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Fault in charging system detected. Engine
Do 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 do. Running around in circles inside the square.
Inserting fresh magazines.
Man, I'm just enjoying having a weekly that doesn't make me hate life. This is nice. This is nice. I'm not enjoying the triple Uncle Touchies all at once. Almost every Tyranid enemy knows Zoe and Neuro only. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
fault in charging system detected. Engine sear requested to perform points restoration.
Do. Time to go turn on the other thing. Fortunately,
This tarantula is still battle-worthy.
My stream is music, yeah, but I don't have it going to YouTube. Whereas if I pulled up a browser window and it had copyrighted music, it would go to YouTube. Since I multi-stream on both Twitch and YouTube.
Mars Tyranid organism destroyed.
Active camouflage.
Since I have the browser set up for the rare times that I want to like show y'all a video, or if there's like the Game Awards or Summer Games Fest or something like that that we're watching along with. But yes, I agree. At first blush, that does seem a bit counterintuitive and contradictory. Hold on, y'all. Ow. 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 Fucking stop. Stop it. Just had to try to get that last reinforcement call in.
Deploy immediately.
How dare you? Well played, y'all. Very well played.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave.
Man, after the last couple of weeks, this one is just fucking relaxing to play, I think. You regret giving the Tyranids a round? They're going to be cocky for weeks now? I don't know. They got a few rounds last week. And the week before. No, the week before was Chaos, excuse me. With the bugged modifier. Sounds like a good one to do on a gray level 1 no perk run? Yeah, probably. Probably. Be easy, comparatively speaking, of course. Alrighty. Let me check the wait list here. What do we got? Motto. No worries, Kitsura. Thank you for the runs. Well played. Get some rest. Unfuck your sleep schedule. Yes, I'm aware. Pot calling the kettle black. But, you know. Motto. Your invite code is German. In all seriousness, Juliet, Echo, Romeo, Mike, November.
Attention apothecaries. Evac vessels inbound. Stand by for immediate.
So I'm guessing you probably already did the weekly motto. What do you want to do?
Under no circumstance may any unauthorized personnel be admitted to hangar bay circuit.
I had a single corgi hair stuck to the pop filter on my microphone.
Staff officer Philippine.
It was just sort of waggling in the wind there. It was distracting.
Stand by the incoming landing procedures.
All right. Weekly it is. And away we go. Should probably turn this off, since we don't need that anymore.
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause.
No. No, this is too
Bombardment
chill.
from orbit risks collateral
I'm gonna get
damage, so
sleepy
we
with
need
that
a more
plan.
targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse
Give me some
the
Swedish glamour
superstructure
metal.
from below.
1,000,000 tons of plasteel shall rain down on their wretched carapaces.
Stability low. Rely on Auspex readings. The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Doo-doo. So I'm curious what this new sniper build you're rocking is.
Deploying shrapnel grenade.
Although between the two of us, I imagine we're going to just absolutely delete this neuro.
Sight of a neural through.
The dust storm has settled.
Goodbye, Mr. Neuro. Ooh, fucking lol. Good night. What neurothrope? I didn't see a neurothrope. Did you see a neurothrope? There wasn't a neurothrope there. How many more times can I say neurothrope in the span of 15 seconds? This could be a good weekly to take out a Terminus in under 7. I think that might have been under 7. I mean, it depends on
Age advantage.
how long it takes to come out from its spawn location, I suppose. Like where it spawns, you know?
Staging point here.
Nails down like early afterwards, smoke and dust.
It's 7 seconds from inflicting the first wound. Gotcha.
Repurposing battlefield sentry.
Relic? No relic.
The depot appears secure and devoid of Xenos. Activate
So letting it out fully before shooting at it? Yeah. Yeah, I think if you care about ordeals, that would be the play.
Onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Morning, Tawniest. It's non-consensual early rising on my part. My brain decided to wake my ass up after 3 hours of sleep,
Master. Awaiting your instructions.
and that,
Open that
was
railway
unpleasant.
vehicle's cargo hold and place a Nova Cannon implosive warhead inside.
So we've been going for an hour and a half at this point.
I am rendering inert.
Well, we'll have another shot at the neuro.
As pristine as your war gear.
Brothers, search for the sea.
If the Lictor wasn't there, I think we could have got it. Or that box wasn't there.
Tyranid leader bits destroyed.
You finished watching the movie you fell asleep to, so you've been up a bit? Sympathize? Yeah. Today's gonna suck. Because I get to go through TSA on 3 hours of sleep. Then skip ahead a time zone.
Servo gun is fully operational. Diagnostics complete. Result: toxins.
Ammo, thank you. Go away, Mr. Lichter. Heading into a plague tube? Yeah. Yeah. Although, thankfully, the air is completely recirculated frequently enough that it's actually the airport itself that you usually get sick from, not the plane.
Activating tarantula sentry gun. Processing command.
Process update complete.
But fortunately, it's only about 3.5 hours of flying, so that's not too terrible. Plus, you just knock back a Benadryl or two, go to sleep on the plane. It's the real-life equivalent of fast travel. Got all my vaxes up to date. I have been vaccinated against literally everything it is possible for a human to be vaccinated against, Tonius. I keep trying to convince my vet, or the dog's vet, to give me the Lyme disease vaccine. I just like, no, just say it's a 180-pound German Shepherd. It's fine. Like, I'll tolerate being sick for a while. They won't do it, though. I keep asking. Maybe one day they'll change their mind.
Replenishing ordnance. I can restore this sentry to operational status.
I think at this point, about the only vaccines I'm missing are a couple if I was going to travel to, like, South Africa. So, I'm more concerned about con crud than I am any serious disease.
Cycling cartridges. Refreshing armaments.
Boom, 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 boom. I saw a report yesterday that COVID's heading up again for the summer. I mean,
Good.
if we look at
Let's
the
store payload to the train.
epidemiology of it,
Depot blueprints reveal that
it's
should
pretty
take us
well
to the station.
mirroring the Spanish flu, where you're getting epicycles every couple years of new strains. And those new strains are increasingly infectious but less severe. Now, I am not trying to downplay the severity of the disease. I'm saying from a scientific standpoint, you're seeing a higher infection rate but a lower lethality rate with the new subsequent strains, unless you're immunocompromised or the elderly or the infirm. Very similar to what we saw historically with the Spanish flu after World War I. Because evolutionarily speaking, it's in the virus's best interest to keep the host alive longer instead of just killing it quickly. That's why something like Ebola is a bit of an outlier when it comes to viruses, because it often kills the host before it has a chance to spread, which is kind of counterproductive for the virus. Fun epidemiological facts with Squid time.
Relic deposit activating.
Relic.
Advisable, but unnecessary.
Boom, boom, boom. But I suppose random science facts and terrible jokes, mediocre gameplay, leaps of logic, 90s deep cuts. These are why you're here.
It's functioning normally.
Bobo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? That's a weird place to jump in on the stream when I'm just laying down a random epidemiological fact there.
The dust storm has settled.
But, welcome. Glad to have you.
We can cross here. Readying next body.
Are you referring to Ebola, Toniest? I don't recall exactly. Virology is outside of my scope of science. What just happened? I was at pretty full health there.
Sightlines diminished.
I didn't see any weird unblockables happen.
My gratitude.
Okay. The game just said, fuck me, I guess.
Everyone, my mark.
Terminal looks empty.
Might have been the shotgun warrior. Direct contact with infected fluids or animals, apparently. Gotcha.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
But yeah, because of the lethality rate and the rapidity with which it tends to
Declutter complete.
overtake folks, Ebola's quite the outlier when it comes to illnesses.
Servo gun is fully operational.
Let's see if the other relic is here. Nope. And this is what happens when you get sleep-deprived squid. So if y'all have any sort of random neuroscience facts you want elucidated, now's the time, because evidently I have less of a filter than normal.
Inserting fresh magazines. Let the servo gun do its job.
Well, that was a lot of warriors.
Seeking operator. Not found. Resuming search.
Replenishing ordnance.
Boom, boom, boom. Dude, the heavy plasma incinerator has to be nuts with these modifiers. Oh, Ravener.
On Banter editorial weapons transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Bonk. And bonk. Whoa, hello. Have some grenades. Would y'all like grenades? Grenades for everybody.
Gun strike ready to deploy.
Stored in the balls or eyes if you survive it. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not sure which of those is worse, Toniest.
Reloading.
Everybody, look under your seat. You get a grenade. You get a grenade. Although I suppose I could have just swapped to the plasma pistol and pee-peed them. The charge time would have been gnarly, though. So is it safe to say you like the new sniper build motto?
Payload is aboard the train, Lieutenant.
Good. Deploying.
Scoosh!
Launching one.
Error. Engine power depleted. Initiating charging cycle. Banter unit training.
Adjusting our tactics to overcome. Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another
In other
shot
news,
at
your
this.
PC seems to have issues with the new UE6 games? Hold up, UE6 is a thing already? I know there was the UE 5.6 update, but I didn't think there were any games on it yet.
Let us ambush
Played another
them.
demo yesterday, couldn't make it run above 20 FPS. Ugh. What was the game?
Cogitating proposition. There are
It is under high beast assault.
Now arriving at Belmont. Doors open on the right at Belmont. Mind the gap. Minimum spec was 3060 and you have better. Weird. Psycho Dead. I have not heard of this. What's the genre? Should probably actually shoot things instead of just running around, eh? I mean, if you just want to sit there and let me shoot you, that's cool. Weird, but cool.
engine charge to 50%.
Kind of like Control from the look of it.
Engine seer requesting to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
System detected. Engine seer requesting to perform rites of restoration.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of what other things are coming out soon that we're going to be covering on the channel. When I get back from Gen Con, we're going to look at, I think it's the Relic, the First Guardian, which looks like a Spectacle Souls-like mashup, which could either be really butts or really good. It kind of looks like what the combat in Crimson Desert actually wanted to be. Oh, that's a warrior. Hello.
Energy transfer received.
And then after that, we might look at Beast of Reincarnation. I haven't decided yet. But then later on in the month, on the 17th, I think, we've got Mortal Shell 2. And the open beta test period for that was phenomenal. So we're definitely going to be playing a shit ton of that when that comes out.
Obtaining armaments.
Stealth bomb is away.
I've got a couple other indies that gave me keys on one of the key sites that I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about, but we'll take a look. And worst case scenario, I can maybe save y'all from
Brace for shockwave.
unfortunate games. You give the no gun strike experience on a heavy 1 out of 10, do not recommend? Yeah, I bet. I bet. Saw a vid for another Gundam-style mech game, Ironing Valiant. Iron Wing. Ah. I don't know. Like, we've been talking about Gundam-style games for a while now. And like, I found a couple really cool things, right? Like, we came across Code Rapid, which I think as of today has 2 days left in its Kickstarter. Omega Phoenix, Protocol, something, something commenced. Silly long name. But really, all of those games just make me want to play Armored Core 6. So I'm not sure what to do about that. As always, whenever you sit down to play, someone urgently needs something from you. That is how it goes. That is how it tends to go. Who blooped me? Why bloop? It was a bot. Okay. Y'all, I think I'm going to be super lame and try to go get like another 2 hours of sleep because I've already kind of got that like delirious achy tired going on. And that with how long today is going to be, that needs to not be a thing. Maybe over the next several days, I can unfuck my sleep schedule and come back to something resembling human. You've not played Armored Core? You need to set an alert for a sale on that then, Tawniest, because it is phenomenal. I'll try to get some pics and video of cool shit I find whilst I'm there and post it on Discord, y'all. So I will spend quite a bit of time in the painting sections of the con and the Warhammer sections of the con. So I'm certain I can find some cool shit to share with y'all. Anyhow, I'm going to hop off, try to get some rest. Thank you for the runs, y'all. Smooth as always. I will see you in a few days.